Every day, a subtle negotiation happens inside of us. It's the voice of purpose, whispering, "Take the risk, speak your truth, start that business," versus the loud, powerful voice of fear, screaming, "Stay safe, don't rock the boat, what if you fail?" And almost every single time, we listen to the voice of fear. We make the safe choice. But what if I told you that those seemingly harmless, fear-driven decisions, made over months and years, are quietly accumulating a profound cost? A cost far greater than the risk you were trying to avoid. They're not just costing you an opportunity, they are costing you your future. Stay with me, because today, I'm going to reveal the unseen price tag of playing it safe and show you how to reclaim your destiny. Years ago, I faced a decision that felt huge. I had an opportunity to leave a stable, well-paying job to pursue my true calling, building a platform to empower people. The fear was deafening. What if I failed? What would my family say? The safe choice was to stay put, to take the steady paycheck. And for a while, I did. I made the fear-driven decision. The result? Nothing. For years, I stayed in the exact same place, but the cost wasn't nothing. The cost was my joy. It was my energy. It was the slow, painful burn of knowing I was meant for more, but choosing to stay small. I remember waking up one morning, and the thought that hit me wasn't, "What if I fail if I leave?" It was, "What if I succeed at a life I don't even want?" That was my breaking point. I realized the greatest risk wasn't failure. The greatest risk was a life unlived. I had to face my fear head-on and make a decision driven by my purpose, not my panic. This isn't just my story. It's the story of so many people who have come to me. Brilliant, talented people who are stuck because they've chosen comfort over courage, convenience over conviction. And once I made that decision to choose purpose over fear, everything changed. I went from being trapped by my fears to living out my true assignment, building the Rise blueprint and helping others do the same. This isn't just theory, it's a profound life-altering truth. So, let's break down the hidden costs of fear-driven decisions. 1. The cost of missed opportunities. Fear convinces us that risk is the greatest cost. We're so focused on what we might lose that we become blind to what we could gain. Fear-driven decisions prevent you from taking that business leap, from pursuing a new career, from having that difficult but necessary conversation. Over time, these small avoided risks accumulate, and what you're left with isn't a life of safety, but a life of missed opportunities and profound regret. 2. The cost of diminished self-trust. Every time you let fear win, you send a powerful message to your subconscious mind. I don't trust myself. Each time you choose to stay quiet when you should have spoken up, or stay put when you should have moved, you erode your self-confidence. This leads to a vicious cycle. The less you trust yourself, the more you rely on fear to make your decisions. It's not just a single decision, it's the slow, steady erosion of your courage and self-belief. 3. The cost of a life unlived. The ultimate cost of fear-driven decisions is a life unlived. Think about it. Your purpose, your assignment, is like a powerful current of energy meant to flow through your life. When you block that flow with fear, it doesn't just stop, it pools and stagnates. That stagnation is the feeling of being stuck, of living a life that feels fine but not fulfilling. You were made for more than fine. You were made for a life of impact, of meaning, and of joy. And your fear is what's standing in the way. Beyond the initial 3 costs, there are 6 silent costs of fear that chip away at your life. 1. The cost of stagnated growth. Fear is a cage that prevents you from learning and growing. It tells you to avoid new challenges, to stick with what you know. But without new challenges, your skills stagnate, your perspective narrows, and your personal development grinds to a halt. The cost is that over time, you become less adaptable, less valuable, and less capable of fulfilling your potential. The very safety you sought has trapped you in a cycle of diminishing returns. 2. The cost of inauthentic relationships. When you're driven by fear, you become a people pleaser. You're afraid to have difficult conversations, to speak your truth, or to show your true self for fear of rejection. The cost? Your relationships become superficial and inauthentic. You may have a wide circle of acquaintances, but you lack the deep, trusting connections that provide true support and accountability. You are alone in a crowd. 3. The cost of lost identity. Every fear-driven decision is a small sacrifice of your authentic self. You choose what's easy, not what's right for you. Over time, these small sacrifices add up, and you wake up one day and realize you've lost touch with who you are. The cost is a profound sense of emptiness and a loss of identity. You become a version of yourself created by fear, not purpose. 4. The cost of a what-if mentality. Fear doesn't protect you from pain, it just trades one kind of pain for another. Instead of the temporary pain of failure, you get the long-term, chronic pain of regret. The what if I had questions haunt you, a heavy mental weight that prevents you from enjoying the present or focusing on the future. This is the ultimate silent cost of fear, a mind consumed by the past and a life held hostage by regret. 5. The cost of compromised integrity. Fear can make you do things you never thought you would. It's the voice that tells you to stay silent when you see an injustice, to take credit for someone else's work to get ahead, or to tell a small lie to avoid conflict. The long-term cost is a slow erosion of your integrity. True success is built on character and a clear conscience, and when you compromise that, you lose a part of yourself that can never be fully restored. You may gain a temporary advantage, but you lose the one thing that truly defines you. 6. The cost of lost joy and creativity. Fear is the enemy of creativity and joy. When you are constantly worried about doing things right, avoiding mistakes, or sticking to the rules, you shut down your natural curiosity and playfulness. The result is a life that is safe but deeply uninspired. The vibrant, creative energy that makes life exciting is replaced with monotony. This is the most profound cost, a life that is technically lived, but is devoid of the unique, creative spark that makes it worthwhile. Now that you understand the immense cost of fear, you need a way to make decisions from a place of purpose. To help you, I've created a free, actionable resource just for you. I'm giving away my free guide, The Courage Compass, a 5-step guide to making purpose-driven decisions. This is a practical tool from my own journey, a blueprint that will help you identify the true voice of fear versus intuition. Understand the key question that separates purpose from panic. Get clarity on your next step, no matter how small. And build the confidence to move forward with courage. This guide is your first step to reclaiming your destiny. Click the link in the description right now to get instant access. Remember, the world needs what's inside you. Your assignment is too important to be negotiated away by a temporary feeling of fear. Your destiny is not found on the safe, well-worn path. It's found in the courage to take the path less traveled. Stop letting fear dictate your destiny. Start living from a place of purpose. Get the Courage Compass now. If this video resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's rise together. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll talk about the 3 questions that will change your life forever.